Hello, everybody, and welcome back to 48-hour art check round
112.
112.
I know because I made the thing.
Yeah, sorry about missing last week. That was completely my fault, and you'll find out about it in challenges. Completely my bad. Actually, blame COVID. Not even my fault. Blame COVID. That being said, it's been a week for everybody because we were all there on Thursday, I think. Wednesday. Oh, God, we're doing Monday, Wednesday now. What has happened since then in the past week and a half? Emily.
I've done a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Let me share. So I'm getting pretty close to being done with all of the assets for the animation. Let me pull it so I can
draw your heart.
Yeah, so the heart. Oh, I did put in a GIF, but
it's moving.
Well, I'm just going back and forth.
No, it's not. You're clicking it.
Yeah.
I'm there.
It does move. But yeah, so I did this heart little thing, 3 frames. I still need to make a shadow that moves. So I'm doing this heart. It's still really it's a mind bender. I'm trying to figure out. I want it to be iridescent or like I guess hollow, so that when it flaps the wings, the rainbow doesn't just flap with it. It's showing that it's changing color.
Oh, that's cool.
The different angle, because it's supposed to be see-through, but there's like a rainbow sheen on it. So that's challenging just because it's weird and I don't know how it's going to work. And the blending modes from Adobe to Procreate are a little bit different. So hopefully that works out. And then I did some Joshua trees and some rocks that are overlapping because it doesn't really matter. They're going to be moved around and sized down anyways. And and I made these beautiful clouds.
I love them.
Look at all this.
Oh, wow. Is that
Look
like
at
for
all
phone
these
screens?
No, it's for the animation. So that like see-through square is like the screen size. So it's a transition. So it's a pan up into the sky and then it turns into space. So I have all these clouds. It was so much fun. Kerr was like, you should make some clouds. We wanted to put clouds in there because he likes my clouds. I love making clouds. And so he was like, oh, we should do it. But there's like a lyric in the song for the music video that says like not a cloud in the sky. So we haven't been doing them. But he's like, if we do a transition space, I'm sure that we would pass through some clouds. So yeah, I made those. And it was great because it took me like an hour to do all of it. Like I just sat down. I mean, maybe not like an hour. It took me like the last couple hours before I went to bed that evening, and then like I don't know, a half hour of like file cleanup to do this. Like it was the fastest, like and easiest.
Wow.
I like making clouds, and it was really fun. So yeah, that's basically what I've done. Kayla came over to be my study buddy or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I was complaining. I was being totally complainer whatever person last art check, and then Kaylee came over and I got into a groove. And then I mean I wouldn't say I was as productive the rest of the times I sat down to do stuff, but like I hit that space of like I'm feeling it now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it all clicked and worked and it felt good and it was really fun to do that stuff.
And we're going to do
Especially
it again.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I did.
Kylie, if you don't mind going second, because I didn't realize that part of my project was on my desktop. So sorry.
No, I don't mind. I have I have no idea when was the last time I was on here or what I was doing last time. But I'm almost done with the sweatshirt design that I'm doing for the camp I'm working at. I'm actually working on it right now. I'm feeling a little stressed because they want to see different textures for the water. And I'm like, because the way I designed it was like very simplified, like lines and just geometric. And so I'm like, I didn't really want to do textures.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really work with the design that I had in mind. So I'm been trying to figure that out. So yeah, I've been working on that. Did a few drafts back and forth, and that's what I'm on now. I sold out of my Love is Love sticker, so that's
I saw
exciting.
that.
That's amazing.
I'm probably gonna need to order more. I ordered more stamps that I just got in the mail today. But I haven't ordered more just yet because I haven't had any inquiries like since I sold out. And so I'm like, I don't want to order a ton more and then just have them sitting around, you know?
Yeah.
But I'll probably like, I think if I put them on Etsy, that'll definitely expand my reach. So anyway, I'll probably work on that eventually. But so yeah, selling stickers, working on the sweatshirt design, and let's see. I've done some like random doodling. This looks awful and kind of scary, but I just did like I haven't done a portrait in a while, so that's like
Nice.
I was working on of me from a photo that my friend took of me and things like that. And then I've been trying to brainstorm for other stickers, but I have yet to finalize what I want to do. So that's pretty much what I've been working on.
Nice.
Nice. Literally 10 seconds. It's getting there. I promise.
We're almost there.
10.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Share screen.
Their guests will need to connect their mic cam before. Oh, it works anyways. Haha.
Boom. So did a whole rebrand.
Woo!
Those of you that like pay attention to the YouTube, it's there. It's been there for 2 weeks ish. I did this whole rebrand because I'm sick of my logo. I was sick of my old logo. It was too thin. And it was too much. It was very much like the old me, I feel like, and I've changed a lot. So anyways, I came up with this while I was at Emily's. It's pretty funny because it was just like, so here's the sketches. Oh, that's Emily.
Oh,
Hi, Emily.
hi.
So there's like the sketches for it, and then
Nice.
they went up with that. And then I made my own like little color scheme. So that was pretty fun because color schemes are not my favorite thing, but I liked it a lot.
Nice.
And then I made a whole Gantt chart.
Woo!
With a friend of mine named Maddie. It's not completely done yet. We still have to add all of the social media stuff to here, but my murder mystery board game got chosen, so I'm the project manager, and so Gantt chart.
Is it like Clue or is it like?
It is Clue with Betrayal of the House on the Hill kind of thing.
I haven't played that one.
Mm,
I've seen
yeah.
people play it, but I forgot how you play it.
Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be cool. This is a logo that I came up with for the board game.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Thanks. I thought it was really basic. This is a draft.
I like it.
Thank you.
Is that type something that you found?
No, it's Futura.
Oh.
Oh, Futura is so good and so versatile. Yes, of course it's Futura.
I was like, did you make that typography? Because if so,
Ooh.
holy smokes, babe.
I've done like a
Ew.
very similar thing with what is it called? Neon with Futura. Because the variation from bold to thin is it's perfect, like mathematically perfect. So it's really easy to put the thin one inside the big one.
And that's actually not what I did.
What'd you do? Oh, did you do
Inner
tool?
stroke. I just did an inner stroke with a clear middle.
Oh, that's so smart.
Yeah. So it literally.
That's so smart.
Thanks.
Because then you can, it's still like live.
Yeah. So it's an object. It's an OBJ. And, well, it wasn't an OBJ. An OBJ is a 3D file. My bad. It was an object in, I'm still slightly out of it, everybody. But yeah, so I made this. I really like this little keyhole in the O. I think it's really cool. The board game's name is Zotst. In the 1920s, Zotst meant to kill or kill.
Oh, so it's a 20s themed?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's 1920s slang. Zotst is how you say it.
That's awesome.
Thank you. And then I made this mock-up. I took the picture and everything.
Ooh, look at you ahead of the game.
Yeah, it's my day one. And then this is mine. And let me tell you something. These freaking little sweatshirt strings.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's the strings, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Literally the worst thing in the world. Like, I did it and I made it with like a little square, right? And I was like, okay, whatever. And then, and like I did all the masking and everything. And then I brought in a logo. And then, of course, there was ever so slight differences that you could see. And I was like, damn it. And then I brought in the PlayStation Plus logo. Ever so and it was, oh my God, it took me like 5 hours.
Yeah.
The struggle is real.
Yeah, so there's that. And then, one second. But wait, there's more.
Just gotta show us up.
And then, oh, I'm first. I don't like that. So I started doing all these sketches. So like, here's sketch 1, and then sketch 2 for logos, and then hoodie sketches, and the mug sketch mock-ups. I'm gonna do this one, and then magnets, coming up with different things to put magnets on, and then embroidered, and t-shirts where I'm gonna do a light painting actually on the t-shirt. So it's gonna be red and blue, and then just like a couple more, but not much more. And then I did a commission, and I did the thing where I didn't get 50% up front, and I'm regretting it. I know. I know.
Get a matter of policy.
I literally will never do anything without 50%.
It was like, I know,
No.
and it was like a $25 project.
I learned a hard way, though.
I know, and the issue is that this girl has ordered from me before, and I didn't have problems. And I
Then she didn't fully understand 50% up front.
I know. Anyways,
I'll
let me see if I
sing it
can.
too.
Let me see if I can find it. So here's like the proof.
Nice.
I do not send it without receiving money. I would like that known. Do not
You're
send
like,
it.
I at least do that.
These words are there. Yeah, I at least do that. And then I have another commission that I have to get started on. But
Wow.
I got it a while ago, but I've been dying and they've been pretty understanding about it. So, but yeah, so I have another commission and then I have to finish. Yeah, challenges.
Nice. Challenges.
And
Well, Resident Evil 8 came out this weekend.
is
so
that why
that's-
Jacksepticeye's been playing it?
Is that why what?
This YouTuber, Jacksepticeye, he typically does videos that I'll watch, but I will not watch that game. And all of his videos.
Oh
have been
yeah,
Resident
everybody's
Evil.
streaming that game right now. Yeah, so I've been playing that. On top of that, I've been watching streams of that because it's very good and really fun. And it's not enough to just play through it. I'm like, I want to watch other people play this, and I want to see how they react to the things that scared the heck out of me. So yeah. It was so much fun, man. It's so good. I'm not done yet. Put like 6 hours into it and I'm not done. It's like really big. So, yeah, it's real good, real scary. I got chased in a doll house by this giant baby.
Oh.
It was so scary. It wasn't like I'm not like the person who's like, oh my gosh, I'm so scared I can't do this. But when something does happen, I do scream. Like, I'm not like afraid until I'm screaming. But yeah.
Nice.
I was like being chased by this giant weird like embryo thing, and I was just like, ah! And Tim was like, people are gonna think that I'm hurting you. Stop. So yeah, it's really good, man. It was real fun. And yeah. So that's kind of been like my weekend. That's basically all we did. We were gonna go outside at one point, but then the weather was bad. So we just stayed inside and played that game all weekend, basically. Or watched people play the game too. Like, I'm not done obsessing over this game yet. So
I just sent you somebody, his Jacksepticeye, one of the funniest YouTubers and game streamers. You would love watching him play this game. He's so funny. So if you're looking for people to watch, I watched him play Among Us, and I could watch him play video games for hours. I like put it on in the background. But I highly recommend it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah.
Yeah, check him out. Check him out. Please. Yeah. I love his stuff.
Please.
Kylie.
Hi.
Challenges.
First off, I just saw some tea, but I'm worried it's going to throw us off track.
What is it, though? What?
I'm going to say it, and then no one can say anything, and I'm just going to tell you guys what my challenges are. But Nate E.N. or whatever.
He was subpoenaed as a witness.
He was subpoenaed by the judge.
Wait.
Yeah.
In the Lori Vallow, in the Daybell case, the reporter that was there when they were found in Hawaii.
The East Idaho News reporter.
Has been subpoenaed.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But that doesn't mean a ton of, that doesn't mean he's a reporter, so of course he knows stuff, right?
It's just interesting.
He's been posting he posted a lot of like stories on her because she's anyways.
Yeah. Was he like, this just in, I've been subpoenaed?
Yeah,
I just saw it from a different reporter that I follow, but
sorry, Kylie, I like totally finished your sentence. I got very excited. I'm sorry.
Excited.
They have like exclusive interviews and stuff too.
Yeah, and he like interviewed with like the grandparents of the kids that were murdered.
And the lady.
Mel.
Yeah. The other lady.
The cult lady, yeah.
Yeah, the cult lady.
Yep. I was super into that. But like we all know somebody.
Yeah,
who was personally affected by that case.
Very personally affected by it.
Yeah. And so I won't share any of it on social media.
A lot. Yep.
Yeah. But I follow it and I feel like a little bit bad, but I definitely follow it.
Oh, yeah.
Understandable.
But no, that case was crazy.
Crazy, and it happened like a few streets away.
Yeah.
Anyway.
She, like, the apartment that she stayed at, I can, like, see it from my house. Maybe not the apartment, but, like, the complex, because I don't know which one she stayed at. But
I remember that because you took me home from D&D one night and you didn't let me get out of the car until you gave me a whole talk about how if you see these people, they're coming back in town.
If you see them at the grocery store,
you
don't give them side eye.
Make eye contact. You just keep going. You don't talk to them. You don't wave. You don't try to be nice.
Kill people. You do not. You get away from them as soon as possible.
That was the talk that I got.
I got all mom on you.
You've done it multiple times. I feel like that's just that's been apparent over the art check, I think.
Pretty sure.
But yeah. No, you totally did. You were like, just don't make I know you want to be nice, but don't.
I give them any reason to think anything about you, good or bad.
You're like, don't give them any reason to kill you. Okay? Okay.
I gave Tim a sterner talking to because he's way more judgmental, and I was like, listen, you're gonna see, if you see him in the store, you're going to You know what I mean? You're gonna give him a stink eye. I know it. Don't do it. You could die. Anyways. You remember how you were like, I have tea, we can't talk about it? And then I said spill it because I want to talk about it.
It's okay.
Anyways. No, you're good. Kylie, challenges. I'll get us back on track.
Challenges. Staying. This dang thing that I'm doing right now for the camp I'm working at. I'm excited about it, but also stressed. Like, I've kind of hit that point. Okay, well, the thing is, like, I sent the final design and I was pretty excited and I knew they'd have a little bit of feedback, but the feedback was like, well, let's like do this design, but let's change the grass. So instead of a solid black, it's like textured, maybe dots or something. And then let's also try and work on the texture of the water. It might not work, but let's try a few things and then add these words in this font and stuff. And I was like, I went from being really excited about it to kind of really stressed, you know, because I'm like, ugh, this isn't like, which I know working with like clients, like you have to let go of your vision sometimes, but it's also really hard because I'm like, that doesn't, from a design like perspective, like the whole reason I designed this specific way is because I knew that they only print with one color. And so I knew that the simpler, the better. And like just shapes of color would work best. And that's like what I designed it around. And they're like, we want more detail. And I'm like, okay, I guess. So it's kind of stressful to like see that happen and try and figure that out. I also have to add like just this weird sans serif like font in here somewhere. And I'm kind of stressed about that because I don't know how I'm going to, I did it. So let me show you guys what I did for, this was, wait, where'd it go? Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Hold on. Whoa, what is happening? Okay, so I did this version that has like my hand lettering on it. Look how cute. But they didn't like that, which is fine. but I'm like, it's going to be kind of hard to fit just like a normal typeface like in there because of the irregular shapes. Anyway, so I'm stressed about that. Basically, this is the time when I start getting imposter syndrome and like, I can't do this. Why did I accept this job? Yada, yada, yada.
Well, like something you could do like is duplicate that file just so you have like an untouched version and then do one that like that way, I don't know. Like if they're asking you to make something that doesn't look good, for example, then you can be like, by the way, here's a side-by-side comparison. As you can see, when you do this with this font, it causes these problems or da-da-da. But then, but you have the other one to revert to in case. Like, oh, you know.
I have like on my iPad, I have like all of the files of like the different versions. And then on the one that I'm working on right now, it's all in layers. So as I'm like working on this weird texture stuff and things, I'm doing all the different options in layers so I can like have it to go back to. I just get stressed about like this type of thing, you know? So that's been a challenge. But I'm excited to be done with it. The other thing that's been a challenge has been some health things and also, like I had procedure done and I was recovering from it. I'm also a little bit stressed about just sticker stuff and like what the future of that holds and things. But other than that, those are probably the challenges. It's been a bit challenging. I'm starting to feel a little bit of burnout.
I have to run really quick. I will be back in like 1 minute.
Okay.
So anyway, just trying to push through burnout has been a challenge, I think, with this project. Because I was like, I'm so excited about this project. Like I was feeling a lot of like motivation and excitement for most of it. And then once I hit this point, I'm like, I don't know if I can do this. Oh, hello, Bruno.
He's right below the mic, basically.
Yeah,
come here, boy. He's just okay. You're not gonna come up. If he comes up, I'll show him. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. I don't know why you meowed if you don't want my attention that much.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, you missed Bruno meows.
Oh, dang it. I have to take a medicine at a certain time every day, and then the medicine time changed, and I forgot it.
Oh, yeah.
And so I had to go run and get it because my phone will not stop vibrating unless I scan the barcode on it.
Oh,
that's smart.
Yeah, so I was gonna get my friend to bring it to me because she's out in the living room and she did not read my text and it was going off. Anyways, my challenge is the COVID vaccine nearly killed me.
Makes you so sick.
And that may sound like an overstatement, but I talked to Emily about it. And
she told me everything that happened and it took her like 10 minutes.
Yeah. No.
Her symptoms took 10 minutes to tell.
It was so bad. So bad.
It was so sad because your symptoms were my first shot had really bad symptoms, but it was like a couple days. Yours just never ended.
Nope.
I had the fever, chills, super fluey, but
I forgot about the fever.
Away. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I had that. I threw up everything that I tried to drink or eat, all of it. So I couldn't keep anything down. It was the worst experience. I told Jacob at one point,
just
I was
out there making us glad we got the other one.
Yeah. Don't get Johnson & Johnson. At one point, I told Jacob, I was like, listen, I am not depressed. I don't want to die. But I told Jacob, I was like, honestly, I think that getting shot in the head right now would hurt worse than this headache.
You mean less?
Or yeah, hurt less than this headache.
I'm generally speaking, I think it would hurt worse.
No, that's how bad it hurt. I was like, no, I genuinely think I would prefer it right now because it would hurt and then be over. It wouldn't hurt me anymore. Yeah. But no. Yeah. Anyways, I got super sick for the past week and it has me playing catch up on all my homework. This being said, I forgot something else that I did.
What'd you do?
I did my portfolio.
Ooh,
well, that's great.
Thanks. So this is my PR thing, and then on each of them, it actually is embedded code to all of the social media posts that I'm talking about.
Okay.
So that took a while, and then my portfolio is actually up and running.
Hey,
we love to see it.
And then I have a photography page. Whoa. I have a photography page.
Yay!
This is not all of my photography, but So anyways, I just forgot about that. I just genuinely I was thinking about it and I was like, man, what else did I do? I know I did something. And I was like, oh, I finished my portfolio. Anyways.
Nice.
Yeah, that was my challenge. That was it. That was the only I was busy because I had 18 days and I had all this homework that needed to get done. And then I got so sick that none of it got done. Nothing that was touched got done. And I'm almost completely better. Not 100%, but 95. And it's been 6 days. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to get back. Yeah. But that's it. That's it. Next art check is Wednesday. So, Emily, what are your plans for now on Wednesday?
So for sure, I'm going to have that rib cage scene with the heart finished by Wednesday, and sent over. And then I don't know. I know that this week I would like to have I'm shooting for, and won't beat myself up if I'm falling a little bit short, but I am definitely shooting for all of my assets being done and sent over, because I only have a few left. And the only way that that's not going to happen is if I run into like some sort of hiccup that I wasn't foreseeing. But it'd be nice to have that done so that if he opens up the file and runs into stuff, like, there's still more for him to work with. And it's like, hey, at least it happened a week earlier, because then I can fix it a week earlier. So I'd like to have it done as soon as possible. So hopefully that means this week. So I'll have the rib cage scene done. I'd say that by Wednesday, I would like to have the butterfly all figured out and done, because it's like 70% there. I just really need to figure out how the physics of like making it move in After Effects is going to work with the iridescent effect. So yeah, that's what I would like to commit to by Wednesday, is the heart scene, rib cage thing all sent out, and then the butterfly finished. Yeah.
Sweet. Kiley?
I want to be done with
The
this.
t-shirt.
Yep. I would also love it if I could have at least a few ideas that I would like to move forward with stickers, and / or order restock of stickers, you know. I think that I really want to keep the ball rolling with my stickers, especially if I'm doing like especially if I'm going to be gone like this summer, and hopefully be able to keep going with that, because I think I could. That's something I could do during the summer, because I could just tell people like they'll ship out the following week, you know, like the Monday after when you order them, and then when I'm home on the weekends, I can just work on like fulfilling orders and ordering more and things like that. So anyway, that's what I would love to do as far as sticker stuff goes. But other than that, yeah, I just mostly want to get this done. That is the main priority.
Nice.
Sorry.
Kayla?
Yeah, I'm also playing with kinetic sand. I'm going to be completely honest. Kerr gave us kinetic sand, and it's the best thing in the world. Yeah.
That's tuition coming in. Like that, you're paying for that class, man.
Yeah.
There's a course fee now. So yes, I am paying for that class. No, we all got like to choose little. It was a whole we had like a whole event thing, and we all got to choose little items.
Cool.
And I chose the Nerf gun, but then there was an extra one, and I helped pack up. So I helped set up and pack up, so I got kinetic sand. Anyways, if I'm just like staring down, it's because I'm listening, but I'm also playing with it. Next art check, I will have started my 18 days.
Yay.
That starts tomorrow.
That's what you're going to be doing. You'll be doing a lot over the next couple of art checks.
Yeah.
You're going to have something for basically every day, so.
Yeah. And I get to do part of it while I'm in Texas.
Hey.
Woo! Yeah, so I'm gonna have this sketchbook finished, which I don't think is gonna happen tonight. I'm just gonna be completely realistic. I think it's gonna wind up being my mulligan, and so that'll have to be done by Wednesday. Which my goal is to basically just use all day tomorrow on it as well, because I don't really have homework due on Tuesdays. I say that as I have not checked my homework in a week. I have not checked my homework. So I think I'm going to use so a mulligan is like you get 2 extra days on an assignment for those of you who don't attend our university. So I have to fill up this whole entire thing by midnight tonight. That's 4 hours from now. It's not going to happen because I'm trying to be very deliberate with my sketches, and not just do like little stick figures and stuff. And so my goal is to do that. And yeah, I need to find somebody that has a white mug and like also talk to one of you guys about borrowing your hands because you guys have your nails done. No, not a lot
My
of people
nails
that know.
broke off, just a heads up.
Never mind. Emily, I need to
Little
talk to you.
nubby.
Emily, I need to talk to you. But I need to find somebody that has like a plain white mug, or I'm just gonna have to use my black mugs, and that's gonna suck.
I have white mugs that have lettering on them that could easily be edited out, but one side doesn't have lettering.
Ooh,
I have a white one that says Frank on it.
could I borrow the one with the side that doesn't have anything?
Yes.
Please. Thank you.
It's like oh man, they both have things on them. Just
The
kidding.
front
I'm
and the back?
sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I didn't think they did, but they do.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be hard to edit out.
Is Frank on both sides?
Frank has a like gold stripe across the whole thing. He's also not mug shaped. He's like tea mug shaped. So he's short.
That's not gonna work.
I put my retainer in it every night.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
My retainer mug.
No, I will find something then.
You couldn't find something though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna post it on Facebook. But yeah, I have to find that and choose other stuff, and yeah, it's really exciting. Really exciting time for me to be doing this. I'm so happy. And that's why we're talking about sketching.
Yay!
So, oh Jesus. Sorry guys, I just like threw my kinetic sand. I'm such a child. Anyways, so I basically just need a reminder that sketching is worth it. And so that's what this art check is. Because I understand sketching for logos, for graphic design stuff. I get it. But 60 pages of sketching pictures? I want to burn this.
Well, so like I could see why for photography you would only want to explore a few options just so you have like the composition set up before you go into it, because that is like a huge thing of like paid shoots, expensive shoots. Like they've done all of the sketches and they have all the layouts for every picture they want, right? But you could do sketches for the actual mocked up part, or maybe just do notes for like planning. Count with like what filters or
it can't be like
lighting conditions you need.
It can't be like fully that, but part of it, like there can be some notes. So like the light painting one that I'm gonna do, like that has like possible light combinations, because I think I'm just gonna do red and blue. But like, it's I'm dying from this. So the thing is that we were given this a week ago, and so we were given the whole week to do it, but then I died and I was unable. I did not even play video games when I was sick. I was so out of it.
That's it's serious.
Yeah. I did not play video games. I did not touch home. I literally laid in bed. And sometimes I watched YouTube. Sometimes. Every other time I was like crying too much for my headache to literally process anything. I was so light sensitive. I couldn't sketch anything at all. And so I finally I'm 95% better now. But I've been trying to do this all like really fast. And it feels like I'm making no progress, but I'm doing so many sketches. Like this whole mug page. Okay. I had to do research for like what mugs, like what mug mock-ups look like. I had to do research for like all of that stuff. And so all I walked away with was a page of these that took me like an hour because I had to do research.
Mm.
And so it was just like this whole.
You could do like a preliminary, like a pre-research sketch where you're like, these are just like raw ideas, and then have a page of like, this is ideas after I've passed it through, like what's already been done too much or stuff, so that you kind of narrow a scope and can focus on something.
Yeah. And like, sorry. I'm just tired too. There's like a size requirement for the sketches where like they can't be bigger than a certain size.
Oh, right.
So like I can't just like draw like one, like if I could just fill up one page with a really big sketch, I would love my life. Just one. That's all I want. Just one. I'll do the 59 others. But nope, I get to
And you should also be doing like fast sketches. So like you should be doing like the quick, it takes me 30 seconds to do this sketch, and then you can do like prettier ones afterwards. So that way you're flying through in bulk, but then when it comes down to, I actually really like this one, let's focus on this one, or this 5 or whatever, like then you're fine tuning and spending more time on it. But like sketching and getting ideas out should be like a flurry so that your brain can think as fast as it wants to without being weighed down by your hands, basically.
Yeah, and I think like that's the issue for me right now is like drawing like different logo ideas, like whatever. That was easy, right? You know, like these first 2 pages, like they pulled up pretty fast at your place, you know. But like for pictures, it's like, okay, it's a mug. I know where it's a mug. Like it's a mug. I don't know, like I don't know what else to do. And so the thing is, like, this didn't used to be a requirement, this sketchbook. This is the first semester that this is a requirement. Because I guess people weren't doing enough sketches. And, like, I get it. But, like, I could do, like, 3 sketches per mock-up and be fine. But I also have, like, 58 mock-up ideas in this sketchbook because they keep on saying, like, don't only do 18 ideas because then you're going to wind up hating everything.
Right.
And so it's like, okay, well, I can't do only 18 ideas, whatever. I'll do 58 and then I have 40 extra. But like, it's just, it's just hard.
Yeah. I mean, think of it as spitballing. I cut you off. What were you going to say?
No, it's just hard to like want to keep going on this. Because it is mock-ups.
Yeah.
So
it's not like the most, I don't want to say it's not the most creative thing because that's not true, but like it's not like you're doing a composite or something where it's like there's so much planning for the specific thing and there's so many alternatives and da-da-da.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, like I respect sketching. I've done a 24 days of something without sketching anything. It went terribly. It was crash and burn. It was awful. I respect
week 0. We've all been there.
Yeah. I've done week 0 before. I've like done this whole thing. And so like I understand the importance of it. But just like having to sit down. And the other rough part is like it's not like I'm planning for something that I know I can make in Illustrator. It's like I'm planning for the weather to be this thing, and I'm planning for the object to be this, and I'm planning all of these things when it's just hard to even think about planning for that. Because it's like, okay, well, I don't want to take all these pictures in my apartment. My apartment's small. And like the lighting is kind of I mean, it's better than Windsor, so I can't really complain because I don't know if anybody remembers that grainy video.
Can you rent equipment for that class? Because you could do like the whole, I don't know, studio setup. Especially if you have like an interesting floor or table or something.
Yeah, I get those set up every like 24 hours. And like I am going to do a sketchbook again, but the issue with the sketchbook, like I mean I like sketchbook mock-ups. I think that, you know, they're pretty fun. And the nice thing too is like if I like 2 pictures of the mugs, you know, then I can do 2 separate mug mock-ups. It's not like they said I have to mock up a different thing every day.
Object. Yeah, you can do different backgrounds.
Exactly. I can do different backgrounds. I can, you know, do different poses, all that stuff. And so I think that's definitely going to be part of it. But so it feels like I'm just going in circles.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you can rent out equipment, but you only get it for 24 hours and then you have to bring it back. And then you can re-rent it out for the next 24 hours. But every 24 hours, you have to bring it to campus and prove that it's still. Yeah. But that's like the way that the cookie crumbles, which is, I mean, it's nice because I have my own camera, so I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that would be terrible if you didn't have a camera.
Oh, I can't even imagine trying to do this specific project without a camera.
Yeah. Just a rented one that you had to bring back every day.
Every 24. Oh, yeah, no.
Every day.
Which over the weekend you get it from Friday to Monday, so that's nice.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to work in bulk, so it would just suck. It'd be fine if you worked in bulk. But
yeah, you are not allowed to work in bulk.
That's not the point of this project at all.
Not even for a second.
No.
And then also, like, I want to get started on my case study. So I have multiples of this sketchbook. This one you can tell is for my 18 days because it says, because that's how I feel about this project. And then this is my other one. And this is like for case study ideas.
Nice.
So like different like ideas that I've come up with. So like this was like my superhero one. This is where that one started. And then I really like this triangle one. I don't think that's what I'm gonna do for this. But it might be, who knows? And so I want to get started on my actual case study because I saw this guy do it last semester where every day he did a write-up about each day and then just posted the page from his case study. And they said that we can do that. And so I would really, really like to do that. Because I also, my day one, the one that you guys saw, is completely different than what I had started with. But what I was told was that the sweatshirt I had was too dark. And so I needed to go again.
That could be a really smart thing to do. And then, like, if you don't do one that day because you're super busy, like, well, at the end of the project, you only have to do, like, one more page.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not behind by very much at all.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. At first, like, that, I was kind of aggravated by the way that guy was doing it because I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, people have never done this before. And then I asked them about it. They're like, no, that's completely fine. And I was like,
well, he gamed the system and it was totally kosher.
Yeah. It's like, I would like to do that then. So, yeah, the nice thing is, like, day one isn't really day one because you've spent all this time on it. So, like, the one that I have to post tomorrow isn't actually that I'm doing tomorrow. One thing I wish is that since tomorrow starts the project, that I could do Wednesdays on Tuesdays and then Thursdays on Wednesdays, and I could do that, but you can't.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest that because my brain works in like, why don't you backlog?
Yeah,
you can't backlog. Yeah,
nope. And that's the thing too, is like it's 24 days, but my 24 days doesn't actually start until Wednesday, and so that's just like, oh, are you kidding me?
Anticipation.
Yeah, that's the other part that's like killing me about this is like I already know which ones I want to do. Let me do them. Mm-hmm. I want to do the light painting.
You have to wait to do them. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to do the light painting.
That's not normal in homework either.
Yeah, that's true. I am a rare soul. I want to do the light painting one really, really bad. Like, here's like my sketches for it. And so like it's just gonna be like a regular t-shirt. And then like this half will be like red and this half will be blue. Or green and blue. I haven't decided yet. But it's gonna be like so like, and then I came, oh yikes. So like what could use it? Because you know, light painting, that's very specific, but like gamers and YouTubers really are like into like the light painting kind of stuff. And so I think that's gonna be like what I go for with that. And I don't think I'm gonna use like a white shirt on that one either. But like, I don't know, I'm having fun in the planning of some of these. I really am.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just like, I put a magnet on here. Am I actually going to do a magnet? Most definitely not. No.
It could be really easy. It'd be like a sticker one, except that you only have to take a picture of your fridge.
I know. Or the my boss has lockers in his house. And I know this because he showed us them. And so I might like take a picture of his lockers.
Any brushed steel texture would be really cool. We lost Kiley.
We did lose Kiley.
Bye, Kiley.
Oh, she sent us a text. It's fine.
Oh. That'd be cool if you, because you could actually do like quite a few magnet ones and it would be cool. But at the same time, would it have to fall into a specific shape or would it?
No, so actually my magnet goals, this is so weird. If I was to do a magnet, the goal would essentially be to where a stroke is automatically applied to the magnet in like the smart object. And so then there's a stroke on the smart object to the point where like, let's say I threw like my whole, like if you look at my YouTube banner, like that whole thing, let's say I threw that whole thing in there, it would all become a stroke. So this way it's all one.
And it would mimic the die cut.
And it would mimic a die cut. And then on top of that, it would probably be more of like a matte sticker. I don't really like, or not sticker, magnet. And so it would have to have kind of like a texture, a little bit of like a 3D feel to it, kind of like a little bit. And if I was doing a fridge, I need to find someone who has a freaking steel fridge though, like, or just a silver fridge, because my fridge looks just as white and it's disgusting.
But the texture could be fun. You could doctor it a lot.
Yeah, I just don't like my fridge. But I actually had this like whole thing where like I could try and like light up the fridge.
Yeah.
Like where it's like dark and then light and then dark and like play with shadows and like have like a to-do list under it. So you see, like when I'm talking about it, I'm genuinely excited about it, right?
Yeah.
But it's just like I have to get past this so then I can work on it.
Yeah.
And so that's why I'm like thinking I'm going to do the mulligan, just because I got so sick and it gives me an extra 2 days.
You lost like a week.
I did.
Yeah. So I think that's fine if you use it.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. It's not even like, oh, I didn't want to do my sketches. Like me and my friend's taking the class too. My friend's taking the class too, and she got screwed over too because she got sick. Yeah. And so both of us like she lost like 4 days probably. And then I've lost, the 6 or whatever. And so it's rough.
Yeah.
But anyways, I just need to like not necessarily complain about sketching, but be reminded that sketching is worth it.
Yeah.
And it isn't.
It helps.
I know.
Think of it as like a way to improve your drawing skills on something that nobody cares what it looks like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
There's no like, oh, this was so ugly. Nobody cares if it was ugly. But you got to try it for the first time to draw whatever shape. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And I know it'll help and it'll come in handy. And like the other thing too is that like week 0, I want to take it very seriously and I want to like find tutorials because like one of them, I want to do an embroidered shirt. So I need to look up a tutorial of how to turn something into like the embroidered look.
Yeah.
For a smart object.
That would be tricky. I mean, like I've used a mock-up for embroidered because I've gotten the hats and it shows you what it's going to look like.
Mm-hmm.
So it's possible. But the type of stitching really changes like the way that would look. And if it was something fat, then it would go across like that. But if it's something thin, then it might be little tiny strokes that don't actually go all the way.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So, I don't know.
And that's the thing, too, is like mock-ups, they don't last for everything.
Right.
Like, there's not like one mock-up that will like perfectly fit. I mean, t-shirt mock-ups are pretty, t-shirt mock-ups are pretty generic, but like embroidery and like mugs and all that stuff, you know, it's not always going to work
with your design. Yeah.
Exactly. The one thing for the mug that I'm like most worried about, / excited for, is like warping it, like
the curving
it. Yeah. Anyways, that's like a whole, I don't know. I'm going to have to borrow your hand if that's okay, because I just need something.
She's available.
Yeah, I just have a lot of ideas and everything, but
you might have to like airbrush the crackly, nasty, dry parts, but
it's fine.
It's better.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like the best at Photoshop, but I know my way around it. So, but yeah, I don't know. This helped because I got to like talk out my project more.
Yeah?
Yeah, it did. It genuinely did. And I knew that it would.
I'm glad it helped.
Yeah, I knew that it would. It was really just like I needed like a revamp. And that's not the right word, but I like
fresh new eyes.
Yeah.
To look at it and be like,
yeah,
give
somebody
you a new perspective.
Yeah, somebody that I haven't been talking to about this project for a week. You know, I needed and somebody that understood the project too. My husband will try every single day to talk to me about it, but he doesn't know what goes into like the Photoshop part. Yeah.
Right.
But anyways, we've almost hit an hour. Do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No, I'm good.
All right.
I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. We'll see how it's going on Wednesday.
Yeah.
We will see how it's going. All right. If you want to find, where am I? There it is. If you want to find my stuff, go to @thecomeback_KLD. It looks like the comeback kid, but it's @thecomeback_KLD. And that's where you can find me on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. TikTok has nothing to do with graphic design though. So if you want to see some like dark humor, then you can go there, but it doesn't have anything to do with graphic design. And I don't have a Facebook, so don't look at me there. And if you're like, well, where's your YouTube? You're watching it. This is my YouTube. Surprise! Every art check is streamed to this channel. So hit that subscribe button so this way you can come back and like you get notified every time that we are going live. If you want to find Emily's stuff, go to @Guminelli. Her name is just Guminelli on here. It's super easy. If you ever forget, just look at her little name badge. Mine is not my handle. Emily's is. If you want to find Kiley, who was here but had to hop off really just for the last few minutes, go to @petals.ink_ on Instagram. She went through a whole rebranding, and all of our links are in the description below. Yes, they're all in the description below because Emily's awesome and put them there.
Because I can copy and paste.
Yeah.
The last one.
Yeah, exactly. And on top of that, I doubt that they are having a show tonight, but we've been trying to tell people to go check out IRS Agency, the indie review show.
Why would they not have one tonight?
Well, because his kid was just born last week.
That's right. Well, you know, despite that, he is still full throttle, like, oh yeah, send that asset over immediately. And then like the next day he's like, I animated it. So
maybe they will have a show.
Yeah, that man is insane and operates like a machine. So
yeah, maybe they will have a show, maybe they won't. You'll know, don't they typically go live at 10? Yeah. You'll know within the next hour and a half. I checked out their website and it didn't say that, like, they don't have a thumbnail up for tonight if they are doing it.
At any rate, you should subscribe to them so that you know when they go live.
Yeah, just type in irisagency.com and you'll see this cool website here. There we go. And It looks like it needs to be like updated a little bit. But like is the last one that they had, I guess, was April 24th. And so oh no, that's not the last one that they had, I don't think. I thought they had another one. Anyways, the next one, links in the schedule below, or monetized to help keep the lights on. So this would be the next one. So this is Joshua Kimball's pick, and then it goes Corey's pick, and then Josh and Corey, and they flip it back and forth. It's all on one YouTube channel. So if you're like, well, where do I find their stuff? It's all on the same YouTube channel. You're always going live, and you should hit the notification bell. And you should subscribe because their thing is awesome. And then afterwards, they do an after party. So you should also subscribe to their own YouTubes. And there's a big plug for it because I think it's fun. So
Yeah.
Anyways, there's all of that. With all of that being said, thank you for joining us. And we will talk to you on Wednesday.